The first GLP-1 pill for weight loss was just approved by the FDA. Here's what you need to know. Dr. Fonda, board-certified bariatric surgeon and comprehensive weight loss specialist. On Monday, January 5th, the same company that makes Wegovy, Novo Nordisk, released an oral version of their GLP-1 weight loss medication. Has the same active ingredients as Wegovy, but how do they compare? Weight loss. With the pill, there was a mean weight loss of 13.6% of total body weight loss at 64 weeks, or about 15 months, at the max dose of 25 milligrams versus 2.2% on the placebo group. That is compared to 14.9% on the injectable dose of Wegovy of 2.4 milligrams, which is their highest dose. What about the cost? Cash pay is set to start at $149 for the starter dose of 1.5 and 4 milligrams, although in about 3.5 months, on April 15th, that 4 milligram dose is set to rise to $199. And for the higher doses of 9 and 25 milligrams, that's currently set at $299 a month. And right now, Wegovy, or the injectable version, is offered at $199 for 2 months for cash pay, and then goes up to $349 a month for the higher doses. So all in all, about $50 cheaper for cash pay patients right now. And insurance coverage, as you know, varies wildly from person to person, state to state. So I won't be getting into that, but it should be about the same as injectable Wegovy. Now, who can get it? Patients who have a BMI of greater than 30 or BMI of greater than 27 with hypertension, hyperlipidemia or high cholesterol, sleep apnea, or cardiovascular disease. And what about the side effects? Adverse effects are reported in 93% of patients, with 74% of them being GI side effects, most commonly nausea, vomiting, reflux, and constipation, but most of them being mild to moderate, with only about 7% of them having to stop during the trial due to these side effects. This is about the same as the 89 and 74% with the injectable Wegovy. However, there are limitations. It was a study of 307 people, and now the medication will be available to a population of 340 million here in America. There are previous trials with Oasis 1 and 2, both with 50 milligram doses, which about 600 more people, but it remains to be seen about the longer-term effects on weight loss and side effects. 72.2% of the patients had a BMI of less than 40, so it's difficult to extrapolate these results to patients with higher BMI, especially over 40, 50 plus. The population was also 91.5% white and 78.8% female, so while it will likely remain effective across other races and with males, it remains to be seen if there are changes in efficacy or side effects when it's taken by the population at large. And what happens if you don't take it daily? It'll likely be like if you skip a couple weeks of the injectables. The bioavailability is lower, so it'll wear off faster, and within a day or two, you'll likely have the food noise and hunger right back. So compliance and weight regain could be a big issue if you skip doses. So in summary, this is another medication increasing the arsenal of tools available for tackling obesity, from lifestyle to medications to surgery. And compared to the injectable equivalent, the weight loss is slightly less, the side effect profiles are similar, and the cost is slightly less. This is likely best for patients with lower BMIs who will be compliant with the medication and, most importantly, make lifestyle changes that allow this tool to be effective. And it should be taken under supervision in a comprehensive weight loss program to ensure healthy and lasting weight loss.